Hello and welcome to Only in Sedona Yoga. My name is Jennifer. I'll be your guide. I'm here with Yoga Extraordinaire Squeaks. We are going to be heading out to Yavapai Point today for your lethal legs workout. If you like this video series, please remember to keep it going by hitting like, subscribe, and share. Let's get started. All right, let's begin your lethal legs flow by standing tall in your mountain pose. Take a second to roll your shoulders back, elongate that spine, top of the head, reaching towards that sky. Scoop your arms up as you inhale into your first sun salutation of the day, and forward fold wherever's comfortable, holding where you can. If you want to hook around the toes and pull yourself a little closer, you can do that here. Or if you just want to place your hands down, surrender for a breath. And then inhale yourself up to a flat spine. Hop yourself back to your plank, top of a push-up, feeling strong. Chaturanga down into your upward dog. And since it's your first one, let's take a second here to look over either shoulder, loosening up that back a little bit, and then tuck those toes, press yourself up into your downward facing dog for 3 nice long deep ujjayi breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and make a little sound as you breathe. Letting that air echo out, releasing stress and tension. One more breath. And as you exhale, gather your strength, hop yourself forward, and then just surrender to that forward fold. Straighten your spine, relax into it as you bend your knees, sweep yourself up, and lean back. Let's do one more of these, getting our blood flowing. Exhaling to your forward fold, inhaling to a flat spine, exhaling, hopping back to your plank, chaturanga, into that upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift yourself up and back into that downward dog, and we hold for 3 nice deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. We're here at Yavapai Point. So beautiful with the red rocks behind me. It's a nice January day here. With your next exhale, gather your strength, hop yourself forward, surrender to that forward fold, and then bend the knees to protect them as you inhale up. Stand tall in your mountain pose. Roll those shoulders back. We're going to start working those legs by going into chair. So sit back, just like you're sitting into a chair. Your arms are out, reaching up. And let's just hold this first one for 3 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Really feeling the quadriceps and hamstrings engage here. And exhale. Surrender to your forward fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, hop it back to your plank. Chaturanga. Into your upward facing dog. Tucking your toes into your downward facing dog. Lift that right leg up into your down dog split. Let's take a second to open those hips.
So just let your leg fall to the side, opening through your hips. And then extend that leg up, point the toe, sweep it through. Adjust your feet for that warrior. If you're on an uneven surface, get nice and solid. And then lift yourself up tall. And we're gonna hold here for 5 breaths. Inhaling and exhale. So we've been working on how we want this video series to be, and we've decided on pretty much a half-hour format. We'll have some workouts like this that are yoga only, and let's bring that down. Step back to your plank, chaturanga, into your upward facing dog. Tuck your toes into your downward facing dog. And left leg comes up now to your down dog split, please. And then open to the side. Let that hip fall open. And then point. Extend that leg. Sweep it through. Take a second to adjust your feet. Find your balance for warrior and come up tall and proud. So we'll have some 30-minute workouts that are yoga only. And we'll also have some that have a 5-minute meditation at the end. My goal is, if you want to get a lunchtime vigorous workout or a workout to wind down at the end of the day, you can find them both. Let's take that down. Step it back to your plank. Chaturanga. Into your upward facing dog. Tuck those toes. Press up and back into down dog, and let's hold for our 3 breaths. Take a second here to readjust your body. Get back in tune with your breath. And with your next exhale, hop it forward. We're going to stay low and bring it into that chair pose again. Hold it here. And this time, bring your hands together. We're just going to take it down and revolve and look up towards that elbow. Really feeling your quads and hamstrings engage here. Looking up towards that beautiful sky. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, let's just take that to the other side. Looking up towards that elbow. Breathing easy and deeply. And take that back up. We're going to make this a little dynamic now. So just kind of sweep down and inhale up. Exhale down. Sweep yourself up. Let's do that a few more times, moving with your breath. Nice vinyasa here. Getting your squats in, strengthening all those ligaments and tendons around your knees and your hips. Last one, let's inhale up, Arch back slightly. Exhale, take it down. Surrender to your forward fold. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, hop yourself back, or you can step if you prefer. That's always an option. Chaturanga. Into your upward facing dog. Tucking your toes. Into your downward facing dog. Preparing to go into our warrior two sequence. Lift that right leg up. Nice tall down dog split. Go ahead and sweep that leg through. Adjust your feet. Again, if you're on uneven ground, find a place that's comfy for you. And lift up, engaging the strength of those legs to your warrior two. And we're going to make this dynamic. So inhale up. Exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Really feeling that vinyasa flow. I don't know if you can see it behind me here. There's a hiker who has a gorgeous dog that I'm admiring while we do this. And let's hold that last one. Hold here in your warrior two, nice and deep. Give me 3 deep breaths. And inhale up. Give me a little reverse. And then flow yourself forward and come into a warrior three. Trying to make one straight line from your head to your toe. If you have balance and you want to bring the hands up, be my guest, or keep them down. And then just step that foot forward. Surrender to your forward fold. And sweep yourself up. And take a second to realign yourself in your mountain pose. Roll those shoulders back. Let's get that on the other side. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, hop. Chaturanga. Into your upward facing dog. Tucking those toes. Into your downward facing dog. Left leg coming into that down dog split. And then sweeping it through. Taking a second to find that point of stability. And lifting up strong into your warrior two. Making this dynamic. Inhale and exhale. Moving with your breath. Feels so good. The sunshine feels incredible. It's supposed to get quite cold here next week, so enjoying it while we can. Let's hold. Looking out towards those fingertips, taking 3 deep breaths, nice and solid in those legs. Inhale to a nice reverse. Exhale, step it forward and surrender into that forward fold. And then inhale it up. And exhale to your mountain pose. Inhaling up. Exhaling as we flow down. Inhale to a nice flat spine. Exhale, step or hop. Chaturanga. Into into your upward facing dog, tucking your toes into your downward facing dog. Hold here for a breath. And let's take that left leg up this time into your down dog split. Pull it forward. This time, bring your feet a little closer together. We're going to come up into your triangle pose. So arms come out, stick out that hip, and then take it down, looking towards the toes first, and then changing your gaze and looking up at that gorgeous blue sky. We're going to do a little rotation here and stretch your legs now from all that work, from 3 different angles here. And just go ahead and bring that top arm down. Pivot that back foot slightly. And let yourself surrender here into a single leg forward fold. Adjust your feet as necessary. And then bend both knees to protect them. Come on up. Open your arms wide like a helicopter. Pivot that back foot again slightly for stability. And take it down now to your revolved triangle. So if you do have some joint problems, what are some supplements you can use? Let's bring it up here to center. Let's transition for Prasarita, Padmasana. Let's just fold forward. Bring your hands down and forward in front of you. If you want to go to the elbows, be my guest. If you want to grab the toes, that's an option too. Just surrender here for a second. And then bring the hands back to your waist. Lift yourself up, and let's just get that on the other side. So pivot that foot, adjust those hips, adjust the feet if you need to. Looking towards the toe. Let's come into your triangle on this side, looking up towards that gorgeous sky. So I was reading on glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM, and what I found were some kind of mixed results. Some studies say that glucosamine works really well. Some seem to have very little effect, if any. But what does seem to work, let's take this top arm down, at least for some. And that goes with any supplement. It will work for some and not others, because every body is unique and different. But when you combine it with the chondroitin and the MSM, it seems to do a better job. The MSM alone was more effective than the glucosamine and chondroitin alone. So it's something about the combo punch. So if you're looking for a supplement and you don't want to waste your money, look for glucosamine products that contain that MSM. Let's bend those knees to protect them. Come on up. Pivot that back toe for stability. If you're a little wobbly, it's okay. Turn around. And let's go to that revolved triangle on your other side. Another supplement you can use for mobility and joint health is Boswellia, which is actually a tree that they use to make frankincense from. It's an Indian tree that they use to make frankincense, and you can of course get capsules or other supplements at health food stores. Let's just walk it around to the center here. And once more, surrender to your wide leg forward fold. And come on up to a flat spine. Walk it all the way around. We're just going to transition back into your downward dog. Take a second to adjust yourself here. And give me 3 nice deep breaths. On your next exhale, hop it forward. Surrender to that forward fold. And then bend the knees to protect them as you lift up. Let's do one last sun salutation. So go ahead, exhale it down. Inhale to your flat spine. Step or hop it back. Chaturanga. Into your upward facing dog. Tuck those toes. Come into your downward facing dog. And this time we're just gonna hop through. So go ahead and hop yourself through to sitting. Bring your legs out in front of you here. Sitting tall in Dandasana staff pose. Bring the arms up overhead and lean into your forward fold. If you can hook your fingers around your first 2 toes, that's great. If you're holding elsewhere, that's fine. Lift with an inhale, and with an exhale, surrender and fold. And give me 5 nice deep breaths. We're going to finish with some final stretches for your hamstrings and quadriceps. And you'll leave here today with long, lean, stretched and strengthened legs. And release. Roll yourself out of it. We're just going to get your quadriceps now. So go ahead and bend that top foot, or your top knee rather, so that your foot is flat on the ground. And you're just going to start to walk it back. You might just be right here, and that might be enough for you. And if that's fine. If you can come down a little more, better yet, if you can lay all the way flat, that's wonderful, but please don't worry if you can't. Please be gentle with yourself with your yoga practice. You should always feel a nice tension in the muscles, but you should never feel any pain. You should feel like a nice deep tissue massage. You know, it hurts a little, but in a good way, in a positive way. You're not overdoing it. Because the whole goal, after all, is to improve your mobility and keep you going longer. Let's walk ourselves up and just switch to the other side. Extend that other leg. Tuck that foot. And bring it on down. And relax into that nice quadricep stretch. Give me one more breath in this position, please. And with your next exhale, walk yourself up, come forward, And we're going to get the hips a little bit now. So come into Baddha Konasana. You're just going to bring the soles of those feet together. Hold on to them with your hands and start by inhaling yourself up nice and tall. Exhale, lean into that stretch. Think of stretching out long with the spine. If you want to round, you can. But make it work for you. And release, come up. Take that into a straddle stretch, so spread those legs wide. Sit nice and tall. And then just start walking yourself forward. And taking it gently, gently side to side. Stretching over each of those lovely, lean, long yoga legs. And come center. Walk yourself back up. Bring your legs in to sit in an easy Sukhasana seated position. And take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. I want to thank you again for watching Only in Sedona Yoga. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please like, subscribe, and share if you're enjoying this series. And we'll close our practice now with a namaste.